Something that I've had a hard time with most of my life is just being okay with myself. Um, like growing up and then my teen years, all throughout high school, and then a little bit after high school, um, I just always did not like myself. In fact, I would even say that I strongly hated myself. Um, and then I started going to therapy in high school. And I went to that for years, and it wasn't until I was about, I don't know, maybe I was like 21 or 22, um, when I first started to start to realize okay, this is a problem. Like I genuinely don't like myself, and because I don't like myself, look at how much happiness I'm sacrificing. Look at all the lifestyle things I'm doing to try to be liked by others and try to look cool or try to fit in. So anyway, it just started this whole journey of me realizing damn, I've always not liked myself at all. What the hell? And that was really hard to first confront. It felt really uncomfortable. And then I felt like I started getting better. And I did start getting better. But there's moments that come up. Some days I feel like I love myself and nothing can faze me. And then some days it's damn, I do not love myself. What the hell was I thinking? I guess I just make it so black and white in my brain. Yesterday, I've been wanting to start a podcast forever. It's been something I've been wanting to do for so long. I just know that I'm awkward, and whenever I talk to people about things I love and there's pressure, I fuck up. I can't do it. It's just awkward. I don't even know what to say. And so I did my first episode yesterday with someone who I admire so much. He's an author whose books I've read, and I've watched so many of his lectures and podcasts. It was a very surreal moment for me. I'm so proud of myself that I did it because I was terrified. It was really scary doing that. The pressure was so high. I've been wanting to start a podcast for so long. I was like, oh my God, here we go. I'm starting it. And then I just felt like it went so bad. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I just in retrospect, I was I couldn't really have much of a conversation. I had so much more I wanted to say about everything in our discussion, and of course I couldn't remember. I blanked on everything. It was just a stupid interview. I was just asking him questions, and it was I don't know, I just wanted so much more out of that. I just really wanted to have a conversation with this person, but I wasn't able to access that within myself. I was too scared. Fight or flight was just, it overtook me. I just realized man, I don't love myself. Because of how I'm criticizing myself right now about that whole situation. I know it should be who cares, dude? It's okay to struggle. It's okay to fuck up on your first podcast and be awkward and have the conversation go terrible and just whatever. But I feel so bad and disgusted with myself for that. That was just an example. There's little things that come up all the time where I'll feel like I love myself. I'm like, wow, no one can faze me. And then someone could say something or could get in an argument with a friend or I don't know, and I'll just be, all of a sudden I'm just man, I feel horrible. I just don't, what is wrong with me? I don't know, I'll just feel so bad. I think some of the things that I don't like about myself the most are probably how awkward I am, how again, how like when I'm in front of people, I struggle so much to say anything. It's part of why I love writing so much, because I feel like writing is like, I don't know, it just feels like everything will feel tight inside of my body, and then when I write, everything just releases. I'm able to just express myself through words in that way. But yeah, I just when I'm in front of people, I just struggle to engage in the type of thinking that I love to do when I'm alone. I think that's why I love being alone so much too. I was alone. I've been alone most of my life. High school, I didn't really have any friends. Middle school, I never really had any friends, honestly, ever. And it kind of forced me to be alone. And I don't know if I ever liked it. I guess I kind of just was forced into those situations, so I kind of just became very desensitized to it. I could say this now, like I love being alone. I freaking love being alone. Partially for the reasons I stated. I love just being able to, like, you know, do what I want and just think about what I want to think about, and just read what I want to read, study what I want to study, and just explore the world and just have fun. Because sometimes I feel like restricted by being with other people, and again, that's my fault again, because I'm just insecure, and I just struggle being myself a lot around people. Kind of reminds me of a quote that Arthur Schopenhauer, this philosopher from I think the 1800s, he's really famous for saying, a man can only be himself as long as he is alone. And that quote has always made me so uncomfortable, because I've always like felt like this is bullshit. Like, there's gotta be a way where you can be true to yourself around everybody. There's gotta be a way. Like, if you, and I feel like that way is if you are comfortable with yourself, and you love yourself, like you genuinely like love yourself, there's really no situation that you can ever be in your entire life where like you'll feel like I don't know, like worried about what the person might think of you, or worried how a podcast might go, or worried how this job interview might go, or worried about what this person thinks. Like, that's the most powerful thing in the world. In this short life that we have, the most powerful thing is to love ourselves. It's so powerful. There's nothing that comes even close to that. And for me, it's just, there's some days I feel like I love myself, and there's some I don't. I feel like, again, I don't think it's so black and white, but I think, I don't know, I just wish I could love myself more. I really do. I mean, I've just been beating myself up over how awkward I was yesterday, and I'm like, really, Antonio? Like, really? This was so hard to do. This was my first time doing it. I can't even give myself grace and be like, wow, I'm proud of you that you even did that when your heart was beating fast as hell all day yesterday. You were scared as fuck. And you still did it. Yeah, it was awkward and it was weird and it was uncomfortable, but you still did it. But no, I just beat myself up. I just beat myself up, and I just feel so ashamed of myself. But if I loved myself, then I would have been, yeah, it was awkward. I don't care. Like, who cares? Like, yeah, it was whatever. It went how it went. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with myself. I'm cool with that. I'm awkward sometimes. So what? You know? But I struggle with that. I really do. I really struggle to love myself sometimes. I mean, even loving myself in the small doses I can nowadays is drastic compared to the previous years, my whole life up to this point. I always hated myself. So having these little glimpses where I where I can show myself love and be there for myself. It's new for me. It's a very new thing. I think that's why it feels like a huge crash when I sort of go to a place where it's the opposite and I really strongly dislike myself. Yeah. I don't know. Again, I don't think it's so black and white. I think it's like a spectrum or something. I don't know. Where you can, some days you feel it more and some days you feel it less. I don't know. That's how it is for me though. I just wish I had my back more. I really did. Something that's always disturbed me is how someone can just say something and it can fuck up my whole day. It could fuck up my week. That people can have power over me like that just makes me sick. Whether it's like a manager that's a dick that I've had in my past, or someone that was just being rude, like a bully at school, or just anything. I'm like, man, the fact that someone can have this much power over me, I'm just a slave to them at this point. It's just because I don't love myself. I don't respect my own opinion of myself enough. And I'm not trying to make this like some sad video, like, oh my God, this is so awful. Like it's really not even that. I'm really just like, bro, like really, bro, like, dude, come on, man. Like I just watch these thoughts in my head and they're just like, it's just beating myself up. It isn't every day. It's not every day. I don't know, maybe it's like 50-50. 50-50 with loving myself and not liking myself. It just oscillates, I guess. But yeah. Hope I can keep inching towards loving myself, because I've just being able to love myself has opened up so many doors in my life, like as far as like being able to find people who I resonate more with, being able to do things I love more because I don't care what people think, and I'll go to Yosemite by myself and I'll do things by myself, and I just feel a lot more comfortable in my skin. I really do. Even though I've been talking about how much I struggle with that this whole video. Yeah. It's a work in progress, brother. It's a work in progress. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to say, like, I just wish I could be there for myself more. You know, that's it. I try to. It just sucks where there's situations that come up where I feel like I am just a slave to my mind, and there's nothing I can do about it but just take the beating, which sucks. But yeah, check out the spot, by the way, in Yosemite right now. It's so beautiful out here. I don't know how to pronounce where I'm at. I'm not even gonna try it because I'm gonna sound derogatory or racist or something. So I'm not gonna try it. But it's beautiful out here. It's so beautiful. It's lovely. I love the sound of a flowing river, flowing creek. It's so nice. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day wherever you're at. I'll catch you soon. Peace.